Hey everybody, welcome to the page. Sorry it's so late, but I want to talk to everybody about we got an election coming up. I hope everybody will get out and vote. Uh Here lately, all this campaign stuff has just been insane. But you know, we need to get in there. We need to get some people out of office and some people back in office. But don't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, go vote. Uh I ain't gonna lie to tell nobody I will be voting a Republican ticket just because I cannot stand for what the Democrats stand for. And when they talk about taking ARs or weapons of war and all this, okay, it ain't never just gonna stop there. We see what they've done for the last 4 years. And if you think you're better off now than you was 4 years ago, you're probably an illegal immigrant. If they get in there 4 more years, you can bet people will walk across our borders if there's a country left and be voting like they live here. And you will see the borders open back up and everything. But now, this is for the people in Chicago, New York, places like that. You lived through the riots and stuff last time. Okay, protect your families. Because I really do believe if Donald Trump gets reelected, there's going to be all that mess again. You'll see all these groups you haven't heard from in months and years, in the last 4 years, all of a sudden spring back up. People, if you carry, a weapon or protection, we'll call it, make sure you have it with you at all times. And remember, the law says when they attack your vehicle, you have the right to defend yourself. You need to look at the law in each state. I know in the state I'm in, once they attack your vehicle and you feel like you're in harm's way, you can do whatever you have to protect you and your family. I really would love to see every bit of the United States go red. It's not going to happen, but I'd like for it to be such a way that they can't, rig this election. I'm not saying if they did or didn't, we don't want the men in black coming down here. But I think it's funny when I went to bed, Donald Trump was winning. Then all of a sudden there was a pile of new votes got added in. Okay. But if it's something mysterious like this time, man, I'm telling you, this country, the thing nobody really wants to admit is this country is just prime for, if you want to call it revolution or war, whatever. And it's not so much Democrats, Republicans. You got to understand. Okay, I went to New York with a buddy of mine. He was doing security work. We met some people up there, and the people that were up there, we met several black people that thought because we was from the South, hated all black people, which was the most ignorant thing I'd ever heard. I told them, we don't hate you all. I said, I don't have a reason to hate you. You ain't never done nothing to me. Why would I hate you? Well, that's the media up here. They say that you all hate all black people. I said, you need to come down south. Most people in the South have interracial families. I said, I got nephews and nieces, and I got brothers and sisters and stuff that are colored. I said, we don't hate black people because they're black. I said, we hate people for the way they do. I said, man, come in, all he does is steal, thief. I said, I don't care what color he is. I don't like that man. I said, we treat everybody the way they treat us. And they was just amazing how the news media stirred it up there. Well, you get down here in the South and, they hate y'all up there, man. Okay. They try to keep everything stirred up. Okay. Racism was almost over until Obama went in office. Okay. Then it all stirred back up. Okay. I don't care what color you are. If you need help and you're a decent human being and you treat me like a decent human being, I help you in any way I can help you. You can ask anybody. Okay, I don't care if you're green. And 99% of the South is like that. And everybody says, what about them flags and rebel flags? Okay, to us, that is not a slavery flag. That is just a flag. It says we're a rebel. We're not going to, take the government's crap. No more than the American flag. When did the American flag become offensive? Okay, there is people that's offended by you flying an American flag that our soldiers died for. That red on that flag signifies the men who died for this country. Okay, we're going to have to make a change, people. If we don't make it now, we're not going to make it. This country ain't going to make it. And don't think North Korea, Russia, and all these other countries ain't waiting for the opportunity. If this country goes in on itself, trust me, they'll come in too. And you got all these illegals from all over the world. They're Muslims and there's all this other stuff. Okay, I'm not saying all Muslims feel this way. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there was an awful lot of military-aged men come across that border. Okay, we just need to get this country back. And I'm not talking about the white man need to take the country back. No. We as Americans need to take our country back. And we need to figure out when the news media is spreading horse manure, they're took off. Okay, the news media should be neutral in everything. Tell the truth, no matter who it hurts, no matter who it helps. Tell the truth, but they don't do that no more. So don't sit and listen to CNN or ABC, NBC, nobody else, because it's a half truth. They'll turn the truth just enough to fit their narratives. Okay, God will not be mocked. And that's exactly what's happening now. This country has turned its back on God. Have you seen change? You see the change? I don't know if I can get it to where you can see it. But look for yourself. The United States quarter until 2020 faced In God We Trust. Can you see that? That man is facing the words, In God We Trust. Now, you take the new quarters. We have turned our back on the words, In God We Trust. Now, if that don't tell you something, okay, they wanted to take it off. But instead of taking it off, we turned our back on it. Everybody can call me a conspiracy theory, nut, whatever. But right there, how do you deny that? Why was it necessary to turn our backs on the words In God We Trust when the Democrats wanted to take it off the money because it offended people? Okay, if you take off everything that offends a certain people, okay, or everybody, there won't be nothing left. Okay, if my Bible offends you, I'm not sorry. The way you live offends me. But it's time. It's not, the Democrat Party ain't what it used to be. Don't doubt that for a minute. The Democrat Party used to be about making sure poor people had health care, making sure companies had unions and stuff to make them, share the wealth and give a man a living wage and stuff like that. Okay. They started food stamps and stuff to help people that, didn't have nothing. They couldn't help themselves. Okay. That's not their agenda no more. Okay. It's all about abortions, this, homosexualities and stuff like that. Do I care if you're homosexual? Not a bit. I won't stand at the feet of God and answer for what you've done. Do I run it to you and say, I'm a straight man? No. Okay. Why do y'all have to run it down our throats that you're gay? Congratulations. If you don't change your ways, there's a lake of fire for you. And if that offends you, I'm sorry, that's what the Bible says. And you can't determine that. I hear people, you got to interpret. No, the Bible's wrote black, white, and red. It says what it means, and it means what it says. Okay. Read it, Read it for exactly what it says. Okay, I hear people, oh, it's time to change the Bible. Okay, it says, any man who taketh from the Bible, add to the Bible, is in danger of hellfire. Plain simple. And your opinion or your feelings or whatever, it don't count. Okay, it doesn't say change the Bible to suit your life. It says change your life to suit the Bible. Okay, you got to change your life to suit God, or hell will be your home. And if we keep going the way we're going, he'll destroy this country. Do you think these fires and floods and everything is by accident? He's warning you. He's telling America, you better turn around before it's too late. And if you don't think he'll destroy it, look through the Bible. City of Sodom and Gomorrah, the floods. You know, there's so many times in the Bible that he has totally wiped the slate and started over with just a few. Okay, it's time for the Christians to quit abiding by this devil stuff. You cannot go out here and vote for these Democrats that all they're about is killing babies, aborting babies, and going out here and doing all this stuff that goes against the Bible. Then run church, hallelujah. Okay, that don't work. If that offends you, read your Bible. I read mine. If you ever know what Bible looks like it's been read, let me show you something. This is mine. You see how thick it is on this side and how thin it is on this side? That's because that book's been read. I read it. I know what it says. It does hold titles, so I don't lose them. But that's what a Bible looks like it's been read. It's beaten, thrashed, thrown. Well, it ain't been thrown, but I mean, it's got pages that's worn and stuff. Okay. Everybody wants to run church. Sit there and let the preacher tell them what to say. How you know the preacher ain't lying to you? Get in that book. Read for yourself. Okay. I don't know if they may demonetize me for saying all this. That's okay. But I'm telling you, people, as a God-fearing man, if we don't get off our butts and go get these people out of office, we're going to lose this country. He is going to destroy it. Now, I'm not, doing this to get likes, whatever. If you don't like it, turn your thumb down. I don't care. Okay, report it if they, take this monetary whatever off. I don't care. They may cancel my page for saying it, and that'll be okay because you deny him in the face of man. If you deny him in front of man, he'll deny you in front of his Father. That's what the book says. Okay, people, please get out and vote. Let's try to take our country back. Do I think Donald Trump's a god or the greatest man? No, I don't. But right now, he's the best man we got. Do y'all realize that Kamala Harris is the only person ever in history to be running for the office of president that wasn't voted on? They just give it to her. There was no special election. There was nobody that comes and says, do y'all want us to run her? Nothing. They just appointed her. You're running. Get at it. First time in history, the American people did not have a say over who was running on the Democrat side or the Republican side. Look it up for yourselves. You don't think there's dirty politics? You think they'd let a Republican do that? No, sir. But the Democrats are writing their own rules and their own laws as they go. And every time, you grab a piece of paper, something don't happen your way, executive order. Look it up. Joe Biden has wrote more executive orders than every president combined in history. He doesn't let it go to the Senate. He doesn't let it go to the Congress, let them vote and let it come to him. Because he don't care what you think. He doesn't care what they think. If it's what he wants, done. That's like when he done with all Donald Trump stuff. Did that go back and get voted on through the House and Senate and stuff? No. He sat down and he erased a president. Do you understand that? But now he's to blame for everything that's happened since they become in office. And if you think gas prices been double what they was when Donald Trump was in office, inflation's quadruple what it was, food prices are quadruple what they was. Go to a restaurant, sit down and eat. It'll cost you $25, $30 to sit down and eat. Okay, go to a gas pump, $3 a gallon where I'm at. I know it's higher down south. It might be a little cheaper up north. I don't know. But $3 a gallon, people. It was $1.52 a gallon when he went out of office. They're like, well, it's come down a lot. Well, yeah. Raise it up to $5 a gallon. Oh, look how much we brought it down. No, you ain't brought down none. It's still higher than it was. And that's why your food stuff costs so much. And she says she's got a plan. She ain't told us exactly what it is, but I heard what it was. She's going to set a limit. Coffee cannot cost more than this. Candy bars can't cost more than this. They're going to go through and try to dictate what the stores and stuff can charge for prices. That's dictatorship. Okay, they want to talk about Donald Trump. Oh, he's wanting to take away your right to vote. He's wanting to take away democracy. People, you had to be blind to see that they're not the ones trying to take away democracy. Okay, I'm asking you, take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it takes. If you're able to vote, get out and vote. If you need a ride, call somebody and tell them I'd like to go vote. That's the way we're going to have to win this. And when it's so far spread that they can't do nothing else but accept it, they done said that they're going to disqualify him. They said what we're going to do on January the 15th when they have to start turning over the White House to him. Oh, we're going to say he's not qualified. Okay, and they're talking about putting a Democrat back in office. What happened to J.D. Vance? Would he not be the man that goes into office? If Donald Trump, honestly, which he's not, cannot be disqualified, but let's say it is, okay, it would be J.D. Vance. Not a Democrat goes back in office. Kamala Harris doesn't get the presidency. Okay, that ain't how it works, people. Get in your books and read. See what how all that works. It's president, vice president, speaker of the House. That's the order. Then it goes down, 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 down. Okay, it doesn't say president, the Democrat person that run for president. Ain't what it says. Okay, they're going to do whatever they have to keep the Republicans out of office because they plan on taking this country over. And, okay, did you not hear that they wanted to make churches? They tried to make a thing where they could go in and make all churches remove their steeples, take their names off their buildings and stuff because it offended the homosexuals and stuff. Okay, but they can put a big gay pride flag up and, oh, you can't say nothing. You got to be nice. People, it's time to stand up and take our country back. There is no way you can see this is right. And if you don't like what I'm saying, there's a little thing where it says unsubscribe. Dislike the page, unsubscribe. That's what you want to do. I ain't rich by no means, but I was a lot better off when Donald Trump was president. I wasn't robbing Peter to pay Paul. Do I need to do without this medicine to pay for this month? And everybody tells me, oh, they're trying to take people away with Social Security. No, they're not. Okay, everybody throws a little thing up there, and everybody's like, oh, go find out what's about. They're saying Social Security's going broke. You don't know why Social Security's going broke? Because we keep reaching into it to fight wars. But nobody ever goes, okay, when you dip out of a skillet long enough, you'll get everything out of it. And then you can't turn around and go, well, we can't feed the people because we took all the food, put the money back. Okay, Donald Trump is the only president in history to be president for free. Does that not tell you something? Okay. And they say he prays every morning. Did you not hear Kamala Harris? Everybody's like, oh, he was hiring Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Watch the tapes. You don't never see that nowhere. You hear somebody say that Jesus was God or Jesus is love or whatever. I think you're at the wrong rally. Okay. If you think that stuff's right, go vote. Go vote that way. But at the end of the day, people, if you're a God fearing man, woman, and you got the right to vote, you need to go vote. Okay. And my thing is are you telling me that Donald Trump and Kamala, however you say her name, is out of all the billions of people in the United States, this is the two best we can come up with? Has our country fallen that far? Here's something else to study about. When I went to school, a 70 was a D. That meant you just barely passed. They dropped it to 50 was passing. Now we don't have numbers. It's A, B, C, D. A means you're at where you need to be. B means you're floating. C means you need help, and D means you need a lot of improvement. I think that's how they worded it today. We was talking about that on a report card. There is no more grades. You don't know if your child's making a 30 or is making a 99. We don't teach our children nothing in school. Okay, there needs to be so many changes. It's insane. But the first step is get out there and vote and get these people out of office. And if you live in New York and stuff, protect yourselves, people. Don't let them people do this stuff to you again. I'm not telling you go out and start killing people. I'm just saying, don't put up that mess. And some come do it in a small town. I'll tell you right now, it would not work. Because there's people be sitting up in the woods and all you'd hear is rifle fire. And that's just honest truth. Because when you come into the South and do that, it'd be a lot different. But eventually, that's why they want to take these right here. That's why they want to take these big guns, stuff like that, weapons of war. That's so they can walk all over you and you have to take it. Okay, I've ranted long enough. But if you can't take 15, 20 minutes to go vote, don't whine and cry and fuss about the shape this country's in. Because you're part of the problem too. Now that's the truth. Okay, get out, vote. That's what it's about. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go out to a buddy's house and eat a steak dinner. Well, Mountain Man don't get me them, but I'm gonna go eat me a steak dinner with him. And I'm gonna tell you, have a good day. Have a blessed day. Be good to each other. And, get out there and vote. Make a difference. If this may be the only chance we get to make a difference. All righty. We'll see you in the next video. Oh.